Welcome back to Our Community. Susie Thomas visiting with Michelle Byer from Share the Warmth, getting ready exactly 2 months from about now. Today's the 22nd, so the December 24th is about 2 months away, and it will all be happening. So we want to put out an appeal. We need volunteers to help, to say, I will help out. What kinds of things will volunteers do? What do you need?
We need all kinds of volunteers.
Okay.
We need food. So that's usually the biggest thing that we need.
Do you need people to make something and bring it?
Yes.
Or do you need people to say, I will cook a turkey? Because I know you're also partnering with the Tri-County Restaurant Association, and some of the restaurants are going to be providing some of the side dishes. So you need people as well, just saying, I'll bring something too. You need it all?
I need everything. Stuffing, bread, rolls, desserts. Someone so wonderful has already donated 26 dozen cookies already.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I don't know how she found us.
Wow.
I put a Facebook thing out and got something back through the website. So I don't know if that's how she found me, through some post. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, how wonderful. So everything you would have at a Christmas, Thanksgiving dinner yourself. Cranberry sauce, just make sure, if you can, that everything is already at least warm. And then we can also use people to help us clean up, set up, tear down. People, if you want to paint nails.
Oh.
If you are a makeup artist, if you have makeup that, let's say you're an Avon or Mary Kay, and you have some samples that you'd like to donate, because once we put makeup on someone, we're going to give them, obviously for sanitary reasons, we're going to give them that makeup. If you're a hairdresser and you'd like to donate your time and your talent, that would be amazing. Sky's the limit.
So often, Christmas Eve day, you're trying to think of things to keep everyone occupied because they're all so excited for that night and the next day.
Right.
So this sounds like a great way to spend noon to 3
Yes.
to come on over and help out, particularly if you have some of these skills.
Yes, and bring your family.
Will you need servers?
We need servers. We need everything. We need everyone. We're going to need servers. We're going to need runners. And a runner is someone that brings it from the kitchen to the person that's going to be serving it. And although that's not as long of a distance as it has been in the past, because the kitchen's right there and everything's pretty close, we're still going to need a lot of help, a lot.
Now, you mentioned that if people are willing to bring some food, to please bring it warm. What if you've created a lot of things ahead of time and you've got it frozen? Will you accept something like that? Okay.
Of course. We're never going to turn anything down.
Okay. So as you're making your own, make an extra and bring it to you.
Yeah.
Drop it off at the Salvation Army on Christmas Eve day?
Yes, and if they can bring it the day before Sunday, so that doesn't work.
Okay.
I don't think they're open. Are they open on Sundays?
Salvation Army, probably, because I think they have a church service. But you could come Monday, maybe earlier in the morning or something. Someone will be there, yes?
Yes. And so you can also ask them that question when you...
Yes.
You could write that down.
Okay, I will. When they're here, I'm going to bring that up. Are you open on Sundays? I believe that's like asking a church if they're open on Sundays.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you're right, isn't it? That's duh.
So that's okay.
Yeah. So, but yes, if your children, I mean, that's a good way to teach your children. I know, like I said, my daughter, she's now into it, because that's how I brought her up. And it's a good thing to see your kids see you doing it, and we have to teach by example. We don't teach with our mouth. I mean, I like to teach by my mouth. It's always going. No, but it doesn't work that way.
No, we really, leading by example always makes much more of an impact. You are absolutely right.
Right.
Tell me some of the things you've gotten to observe by doing this these last couple of years. I know there are always cool stories that come out of things like this.
I don't know if this is cool or amazing. There was a lady last year who is one of my tenants, or was one of my tenants, and she was with her girlfriend and her girlfriend's daughter, eating, smiling, very happy, and very she was thankful. And she took home food with her. And I saw her right after that, and she was just finishing up the last plate. She had cancer. And we lost her about 2 months later.
Oh, my.
But I know that she enjoyed her last Christmas.
Yes.
I helped her.
Yes.
We helped her have an enjoyable last Christmas. You can't get much more special than that.
Wow.
And that is what this does. This is special to me. Kids are special. People are special. You don't know what you did for someone by doing this. You don't know how you affected someone's life. I happen to know her. So I got to see how I affected or how we affected her life. You know, I keep saying and I got to stop only because I had started it, but I didn't get here as by myself. You know, but we affect people's lives.
Absolutely. I'm wondering if you're ready to talk about this part of it. If not, just tell me and we'll move along to something else. But your heart, you would like the kids to be able to open some kind of a gift that day.
Yes.
Talk about that. How would we make that work? Let's plan that right now.
You're so funny.
Kind of.
I guess you read my text.
I did. I did. So, and I love that. So let's make that happen. Let's just talk that into existence right now.
Well, kids, you know, we know that as Christians that we celebrate Jesus for his birthday. And kids, they don't necessarily know that. So, but we want them to. So we're obviously going to take care of that.
We will that day
too.
Yep.
However, they know that it's Santa Claus comes, or at least we hope that they know. But what they do not and may not get are the presents that other children may get. So I would love everyone, especially if you're volunteering. I know you're already volunteering your time, but maybe even just a dollar store item that you can wrap up and put under the Christmas tree that the Salvation Army puts up. And then we can make sure that all the children that do come have a gift to open.
And then maybe label it boy age 3 to 5 or girl age 7 to 9, just something like that.
I mean, it could be sidewalk chalk. Say that 10 times.
Sure.
For the
but
summertime.
Something fun to open.
Right. Just anything. You know, you can go to the dollar store, and that's pretty cheap. So if everyone brings a gift, just something simple, I mean, just opening up anything for a little kid is just amazing. They got something from Santa. Then we just need the Santa.
I love this. Some people are saying, well, I'd love to be involved. I really only think I can't give my time. I can't cook, but I can donate money. Will you accept money?
Yes, through the website.
Okay.
When you go to the website, sharethewarmthstark.com, there is a little button that says donate now. And you can donate whatever amount of money you would like to donate.
Okay.
And we will put that right to all the things that we do need.
So it's www.sharethewarmthstark.com.
Yes.
All right. And then
I'm
Facebook
hoping it's .com, not .org.
Facebook as well. Usually it'll throw you over to the right one if you've got the wrong one. But let me just do that while we're talking. Do you have a Facebook page as well?
Yes, we do. I guess it would be Share the Warmth, a family Christmas Eve.
Okay.
So definitely you can look that up too. Of course, Susie's always asking me questions that I'm unprepared for, and that's my fault. I'm just one of those people that wing it, and I did that when I used to do my radio show. I just never had anything to ask people. I just winged it right off the top of my head.
You're good.
Well, I like to have that element of surprise.
Okay, I am going to suggest that people go to sharethewarmthstark.org. Yes.
It's .org.
Sharethewarmthstark.org will take you to the website that says A Family Christmas Eve. Yep, there you go.
Okay.
So give that a try. And then also, of course, if you go to Facebook and if you plug in the search Share the Warmth, probably maybe Share the Warmth Stark or a family Christmas Eve that kind of go together. It will get you to the right page.
Correct.
And then there will be links there where you can donate, where you can sign up to volunteer and all kinds of things.
Correct.
So grateful to the Salvation Army for
my gosh.
opening up this year to be able to help us with this. Somebody might just have tuned in. We are talking about Christmas Eve day, just a 3-hour window, noon to 3, although you'll be arriving much earlier and getting things whipped up in the kitchen and just creating a wonderful Christmas Eve family experience for those who would be without otherwise this year.
And I am so excited. I am more excited and just humbled about the Salvation Army. I mean, come on, it's the Salvation Army and little old me.
But, Raul, I know, but every one of them would say the same thing. You know, we really are all one body, everybody doing their thing, pulling it together. But it's fun, isn't it, Michelle, to see God using this?
Sweet. It's so sweet. I just look around the room and I look at their faces and I just watch it, watch them all. And it's awesome. And we let them take home food.
Yes.
Because we have a lot, thanks to all of our donations that you all contribute. And so they get to take home stuff or take stuff with them. It may not be a home. And it's just wonderful.
For people who are saying, I'd like to bake something or create something, is that on the website as well?
Yes,
so
it is.
that you don't end up with 8,000 pans of beans casserole, but that there's a little bit of balance, a balanced and nutritious meal.
There is. And you can go on to the website and there's different categories that I believe Gary has listed up there. And so I'll have him modify it a little bit more.
It's all pretty organized.
Yes. And I'll have him organize it just a tad bit more.
Okay. Based on our conversation here today?
Yes.
Okay, well, cool. Well, glad we could be of service. You want to go to sharethewarmthstark.org, and it'll all be there. Michelle, we've only really got a minute left, but you've kind of implied, but to you, what does this mean to you personally to see how this has grown and the lives that it's touching and to be a part of that?
Oh, wow. Okay, what does this mean to me? It means everything. It means everything. And to watch something that just came out of a thought of a kitchen, an empty person kitchen that I was sitting in with all my food surrounding me. My children had gone off. This just to watch something grow from an idea to 750 people, and volunteers come out of the woodwork in the 200 to 300 volunteers from everyone's warm heart. That's amazing. To the Salvation Army. I keep saying that because that's unbelievable to me. And the fact that they're excited about it and are thinking us. I'm like, what? They're thinking us. And then the COC, the Continuum of Care, they're on board and they're excited. And this is amazing to me that these organizations, they're all coming together.
Yeah.
And that gives this credibility. And it's amazing. And I can't tell you all how hard this is to have credibility. When you just drum up an idea in your kitchen and then you have all these organizations backing you.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Well, it's an awesome thing to see happening in our community, and we are so inspired by you and so grateful to you for getting it going. Michelle Byer, thanks for all you do in our community.
Thank you, Susie, and you too, because you are the backbone of everything in this community.
Oh, so not true.
And just remember that you have inspired me as well. Remember, you took care of me when I needed you to take care of me.
God bless you, Michelle.
And you as well.